Hey everybody, how's it going? Just thought I'd come on and do a little morning reading. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning. All right. I'm going to just do messages, general messages that you guys need to hear, I guess. My hair. Sorry about my hair. I thought it looked better than that, but I guess not. So, how's it going, everybody? How's your day so far? So, I have some past life cards. I was thinking, like, maybe what I should do is ask about past life and see whatever comes up, and then we're going to see how it's working in your life or how you can use the information today. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, is past life stuff. So let's see what it is. Angel, spirits, guides, thank you so much for your help today. Please give clear, accurate messages for my collective that watch my channel. Okay. All right. So it looks to me like in your past life, there's unrequited love. It could be from your mother. Like maybe your mother didn't love you like you thought that she should, like she didn't give you enough, something like that. All right, so let's just look at this love life, unrequited love. That's crazy. That came out this morning, huh? So, how are they applying that in their life today? I mean, are they like, is it a cycle that they can't break out of? Or is it, there's something more they need to learn? Spirit. Let me get this one. I think this deck might be a little better. So your past life right here, this past life that I'm looking at, is about your love life and about not being loved back. God, I feel like I was just talking about that yesterday on this very same platform, right? So tell me what the skinny is on this. Like, are they still working through this in this life? Yeah, I think you are. You might even be having dreams about this stuff. Like maybe somebody that you were with in the past, you know, a divine masculine or a masculine energy saying like, it's toxic. That's the pattern. And your higher self is actually talking to you about it. You know, I mean, sometimes I kind of feel like if we, I don't know. I just think we have a lot of experiences and they like kind of live in our DNA, you know? And we can like reach into those memories and figure out our now from the information, you know, that we got, that we learned from, right? And I kind of feel like maybe right now your higher self is sending you some kind of messages about this. Like this is something like it's a toxic pattern that you just carried with you from your past life, right? All right, so I'm going to get this deck and I'm going to ask, how can they heal themselves? Okay, so it's saying like this is a cycle. What's the purpose of this cycle? What's the purpose of it? It's for you to be able to gain courage. That's what the procrastination card is here, saying like maybe, you know, you've had this opportunity before, like in other lives, to like, I don't know, change the cycle and you put it off. So why would we put that off, you know? I mean, think about it. Think about unrequited love. Fuck that. How come we're like wanting to like, or repeating that habit or that, you know, cycle? Because that's what it's saying. I don't know who this is for, but it's like someone has a pattern of unrequited love, and your higher self is trying to like get that worked out this time. Like it's about learning courage. It's about being brave. So let's just say, Spirit, like, let's just say they are brave. Let's say they do it this time and they're like, I want to let go of this pattern. I don't want to do it anymore. You know, so how can they, what's your advice to like get rid of this and break this toxic pattern? Because it looks to me like, you know, so far they haven't. Well, you have to decide, and you have to also trust your soul to lead, right? And I feel like if it's about like, you know, like maybe you, I just saw the Five of Pentacles, which is about, well, it's about competition, you know. So I'm wondering, like, is that something, you know? Do you feel like you have to compete for love? You have to beg for love? I just feel like, remember that Mother card came out? I feel like it starts with that, you know, like, I mean, who should love us the most? Where do we get most of our love and nurturing from? Our mother, right? It's the first person. I mean, we live in the womb, and then we rely on them for everything, you know. And if there's something going on with that, you know, where there's just something off for the mom, I mean, this could be like a ancestral pattern that's been trying to be worked through for a long time. I feel like this is the life that you're going to end the cycle, because I see it here with the world, you know, and the judgment card. It's like you decide that you're going to let your soul, you know, kind of take the lead, and it's here. It's showing itself here. I was just saying, like, if you really want to close out this cycle, like for your soul pattern, like for the soul lesson, you have to make a decision. Body, mind, soul. The judgment card, you know. Like, yeah, I trust my higher self, you know. And I could just kind of feel like it seems like whimsical or something, but when you decide, I feel like things change so fast. You know what I mean? You change, your life changes. What happens next changes, right? Show me what that looks like after this really quick change, because it looks like all it is a decision. You know, like you just really have to get with your higher self and say like, okay, I'm tired of this pattern in this life, and I'm tired of the pattern from other lives. Like, why I don't want to do this anymore, right? So it looks like once you make that decision, someone's coming in. It's someone that chooses you. It's someone that's offering love. This is what you're manifesting here. And I kind of just like look at you, Empress energy at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. Like it's kind of like you're off and running once you really figure this out. You know, like this is an old pattern, and I'm tired of it. So, Spirit, tell me like in like layman's terms, like how does this go? Let me see. Hang on. I'm trying to get a deck that could tell me what I want to know. Let's see what this one is. You know what I want to know, Spirit. Come on, tell me what I want to know about this, like being practical. I mean, it just says you got to decide. And you know, a lot of times, I mean, we have to be in a lot of damn pain to decide to let our higher self run the show, right? We do. Our human is like, oh, we know what we want, you know, I'm doing this. Your higher self is like, okay. All right, if you want to stay there, all right. Evidently, we haven't learned it yet, right? But I do see like healing coming. I also feel like there's a block. Like I feel like there's a blockage here for you. Refusing to see is here, and also the healing sign and the ace. Okay, so there's the answer. It's really I was trying to find the solution for you. And it tells me that there will be healing. But there is something kind of blocking you, and I feel like the way out of the blockage. See, this is like you're refusing to see. What I think you're refusing to see is like the pattern and the fact that you're kind of stuck there. You know what I mean? Like you just for some reason that muscle memory or that lesson just keeps repeating itself, and it's because I mean you have to figure it out. You know, you have to figure out how. It's really about loving yourself, you guys. It is. Unrequited love. It's about you loving someone and someone not loving you back. And sometimes I saw the mom card at the bottom. So I feel like a lot of times like it stems from that. Like I said, it's the mom stuff. It's if you didn't feel loved by your mother, then you probably were never even allowed or nurtured to love yourself and to, I don't know, encourage your own things, you know, like, what you want to be, what you want to see, what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like you weren't even encouraged to follow those things, I bet. Um, I see the ace of cups here with it's called love abounds. And then the next card is dedicated effort. So there's a couple of different messages here. Like one, you could be working through those feelings and um, through like some kind of art or some kind of whatever it is you do to express yourself. You know what I mean? However you work through feelings, pain. I mean, I think everybody does a lot of different things, right? But this could even be just like going on a self love journey, you know, and just like saying to yourself, like, I don't want to live like this anymore. I want to love myself. I want to know that I'm lovable. I want to know that I'm attracting what I'm putting out. And so, in order to do that, you kind of got to really start dumping that love on yourself. I've thought about this and thought about this and thought about this because I don't know if this is just my story here, but I definitely have a pattern of that, you know, of unrequited love in my life. And and yeah, I do feel like it stems from all the way back. You know, just not being encouraged to be who you are, not having someone not accept who you are. You know what I mean? Hearing that your ideas are unacceptable or anything like that as a child. And this is what we're looking at is past life. You know, we're looking at your past life here. So I feel like, you know, you could channel this energy through like artwork or writing or whatever like that. I feel like that's a one big huge thing. But the other one is to try and like go on a self-love journey. What does that mean? How do you love your body every day in a new way? You know, how are you showing your own self love and respect? You know, body, mind, and soul. How do you love your mind? You feed it, you learn new things. Soul, you do fun things, you do things that make you excited, Your soul is an exciting being, you know? So I kind of feel like it's saying like, I just feel like there's some deep sadness in this card. Like, look at it, you know, and I feel like it's about to begin to heal if you want it to. You know, you have to put in the effort, and you have to put in the effort of loving yourself, finding all the beauty in yourself, you know, like how do you talk to yourself, you know? Okay, so that's my first past life story message. Shall we go on to another one? So this is story number 1. Let's look at the clock, 16:04. And the first one was about unrequited love. I'm going to put timestamps here for this past life reading. And then 16:04 for the second message. So we'll see what's coming up for the second group of people or the second past life message. All right. So let's see what's happening here. Hey, Erica. Nice to see you, honey. How did you sleep last night? Better? I've sure got a lot of stuff working in my mind that's keeping me awake. Okay, angel, spirits, guide, let's go for person. The next set of people for this past life message. Tell me, what was the past life that you want to talk about? What was going on? Ships. Ships, biblical, and vows. Okay, so this could be like back in the time of the biblical times, which, God, that could be any stinking time, right? Who knows? It's got something to do with promises. It got something to do with travel, too. There's a giant ship here. Maybe you traveled the ocean, right? The seas or whatever. Yeah. Tell me about ships. What's the ships got going on? What do you got going on here? I think this, you could have been like the leader of this ship. You know, like you worked your way up. You know what I mean? Like maybe you were like the captain or something like that. Tell me about biblical. I feel like you went through a lot. Like you definitely, I see high priestess here, which is about your intuition, but it could also mean like a position that you held, right? I think this sounds really weird, but it seems like you might have been martyred, you know what I mean? Like killed or something, even by your own friends. And maybe even in the name of some kind of religion or the name of love. You know what I mean? Like, I think you might have experienced that. I think you did have a relationship that was really great. Yeah. Brought a lot of happiness. I think you had an experience of someone who made a vow and kept it in a past life, right? Tell me how they can heal themselves here. Okay, so there's something here like I feel like you changed levels while you were on this ship, right? I mean, like you go from knight to king, and what it's saying is like Wheel of Fortune was here, so it was like divine timing. That's what it was meant to be. But I think that what you had to do in order to get through whatever this piece is you had to really honestly be able to speak your truth, is what it's saying to me. And it makes sense because you have a king and knight of swords, which is about communication. And so I feel like even down to this day, like maybe it could struggle, it could be a struggle, or you could be actually, you could be very easily, like you could say what you mean. It's very easy. It comes to you, you know? I think this big biblical experience, whoever this is, I feel like this kind of leaves you with this sadness that's inside of you and you don't understand why it's there. You know what I mean? Like, I think it just left you that way. Like, it was really traumatic. And I think you have like muscle memory in your soul, right? In your DNA. And I think that the sadness is something that you need to probably work through, probably help yourself with, you know, because it could be like depression, you know, and you brought it with you from this other thing. And it just looks to me like, you know, like maybe you were, you know, in a past life. It says biblical high priestess, 10 of swords, 3 of cups, queen of cups. So I kind of feel like maybe you were persecuted, and it could even been by friends. So you have this like underlying depression or something that you like carry with you. And then the vows, it looks like really good relationship, lots of happiness, someone that helped you grow. That was a soulmate. So um so it looks like you have all these experiences here, right? You have a sad one, you have one where you're either struggling to say what you want or you're saying what you want, and or you just come into this like life like having good communication skills is what I'm saying. Like it's either one or the other. um the sadness, I feel like, is something you have to work, you need to still work through if that's you, right? And unleash your creativity, right? This is what this person, that this good relationship that you had, it was a soulmate. I mean, whenever I see like a reading like this could be like someone that you still have that connection with, you know? Maybe you haven't even met them before. You know how sometimes, you know, people come into our life and they leave and then someone else comes in. And sometimes I kind of feel like it's because of stuff like this. You know, like this person, whoever it was, this vow person, this is a special connection. The soulmate connection. It's, I feel like someone that encourages you to be yourself. So there's a pretty good balance if all of this is one thing. You know what I mean? If this is all your experience, it's like you have good communication skills. It looks like you have this underlying like depression, and it also looks like you know what it feels like to be loved. You know what it feels like to be connected. Hi, Dan. The coffee, I kind of just heated up yesterday's, and this one I'm drinking. Coffee is yesterday's. How about that? Okay. So Yeah, I feel like what makes this right here is your happy place right here. It's this, whoever this person gave you something good in your past life. I feel like if you don't know this person, you might still feel it or crave it or want it or, you know. I can drink a whole pot of coffee, but I've been trying not to. Do you know what I did yesterday? I want to talk to you guys about this. That's one of the reasons I came on here. You guys, I locked the keys in my car again because something's wrong with me. I feel like I'm just so absent-minded anyway, there is a spare set of keys in this house and I've been missing them for about, I don't even know, it's been quite a while. I think the last time I saw them was like in July. And then I had that spare set and I've just been using the spare set. I've never ran into the other one. I've been talking to Spirit about this morning because I know those keys are here. I don't have the money for a locksmith. And I was wondering if you guys tap in a little bit. Can you see anything? Can you tell me where my keys are? I know Spirit knows. I've been talking with the pendulum, but it's like, I don't know. I even got the Scrabble letters out and I got white and I don't know where it's at. I didn't get a clear message, but if anything comes to you guys, because I know you guys are all magical people. So if you could see them somewhere, like in your mind's eye, would you please let me know if you can? Help me out here. Jesus. And then I need to go make like 4 keys of that, copies of that key. So I could just come in the house and get another key, open the door. This is crazy. This is the second time in like a month. It's like I'm just absent-minded or something. Okay, so we're going to clarify one more time with this deck, and we're going to say say what you mean, clear. Okay, say what you mean is connected with your higher self. And their higher self is saying like, listen, this could be about things that you want. It could be about confusion that you have, right? Tell me about the sadness. Can you clarify the sadness here? I mean, this looks like almost like Joan of Arc energy in the center. You know what I mean? I know she wasn't biblical times, but it's like something happened and somebody just carries this depression with them. The Chariot card is here. So that's about, aligning body, mind, and soul. And funny thing, you guys have 3 sevens here. Okay, Dan, I'll try it. So you have 777 here, you guys. I sure have been getting that message a lot lately in the readings, like 777. Okay. Okay, so you want to know what this lesson is about this underlying sadness? Because I can see it. It's so this past life, this martyr energy, right, or Joan of Arc energy, or whatever it is. I feel like what you're learning is, you know, first of all, choose your battles. 7 wands, and then the second one is another 7 card, which is the Chariot. It's about getting aligned. It's about saying, spirit, body, mind, soul, we need to work together. I'm gonna pull my hair up. I'm so hot. Man, I'm in a weird funky space, you guys. Anybody else? Is it the goddamn moon? I always struggle with them new moons. I just do. I'm so fucking hot. I'm just gonna light some incense, you guys. I don't know what is the matter with me. I feel like I have so much worry and fear. Okay, so let's look at this lover one because this one is the best one. You know what I mean? Like, this is like you have felt this person. This could be somebody that maybe is in your life now or that's coming in. This is a true blue. I know that's what I thought, Erica, too. Like pockets. I know I was thinking that. I just thought maybe some of you guys, you know how some people are just psychic? I just thought, I kept praying for that last night. Like, will you just show me where they are. Like, just show me where they're laying. Like, what colors around them? Like, man. But I garden a lot in the summer. So I'm thinking, like, you know, when I start super early in the morning, so I wear jackets first, you know what I mean? And then I take them off and I was thinking, like, you know, they could be in a jacket, they could be in I freaking don't know. But I definitely don't have an extra fucking $100 or $200 to have somebody come and unlock my door. I just don't. So, where did I last see them? Okay, so the last time I saw them, and it was really weird because it was after I did that or that not car show, but that, um, you know, I went and read cards in Red Lodge at that bike rally. And the reason I know is because somebody that one of those tattoo people gave me a keychain. And I remembered that the other day, like the keychain, and I'm like, God, the keychain, and it was actually right up here, and I had my bed right here, and it was right there. So I have completely mucked this whole room out. They aren't in here. And so I just don't know. But I remember for some reason I recalled that because when I was looking for it before, I feel like I was looking for a different keychain that Paul made me and it broke. So it's definitely not that keychain. I'm losing it, you guys. I just feel sometimes like my memory or something. Flip the mattress. No, the mattress doesn't flip. It's a one-sided deal because of the pillow top thing. I've never flipped a mattress. I mean, I turn it like around, but I don't. No, I've never flipped it. I think it's a Capricorn energy. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this last one because this last pile is really good because it looks like you were with really I mean, this could be like someone that you travel with every life, and maybe it's a game trying to find each other. I don't know. But it's someone who's true blue, and you have that in your DNA, right? You trust your higher self and you trust this person. It's the zero card, the fool card. You are soul connected. And I feel like this person is definitely like it's definitely like it's Eight of Wands. So you know how I feel about the Eight of Wands. It's like spirit driven, right? Yeah, well, I locked him in there last night, and I just, you know, something else too. I mean, like, it was so weird how I did that because I had the keys in my hand, and I don't, I don't know what happened, but I got like this really weird feeling, like a solar plexus area, and I've had that before, and it's intuition. It's my soul telling me something. It's just not good. It doesn't feel good. It felt terrible. And I shut off the key. I was outside in my car smoking because it's fucking cold here. And I shut off the keys to the car and I opened the door and I hopped out. And it was really weird. Like, I just felt this icky. I don't even know what I did with the keys. I thought they were in my hand. I just thought I had them, but I got so like this really icky feeling. I haven't heard any bad news today, but I sure got a feeling like something bad was going on. And I hate that when I'm not sure. Like, I go through my daughter came home. She was out. I was really glad she was home because then I knew she was safe. And then I said, "Have you heard from Travis? That's my other son." And she's like, "I heard from him Saturday. Have you heard from him today?" Like, it's just been like a weird. And then I just didn't sleep well. Those are the only 2 readings I'm going to do. I just can't do it. I can feel it. I'm just like not okay right now. So I'm really glad you guys are here. I'm so glad you guys care about me. Where more than 2 are gathered, I'll go and say a prayer later. Erica, you game for a little prayer later? For sure, Dan. Yeah, I would so appreciate that. I would so appreciate some help. Man, I just choke. My throat chakra hurts. Like, I don't know. So how are you guys doing? It could be that spirit doesn't want me to go anywhere. It very well could be. I'm gonna go, you guys. I love you so much. I hope the messages helped today.